Hello, this is Mumbo. I just did a different intro. That's like the first time in forever. I don't even know why I did that. But yeah, we are on the HermitCraft server once again. I am glad to see you all here watching me through the internet. We are in my base as usual. This is the midweek bonus episode, which means that it just gives me a chance to chat on to you about various different things. Unfortunately, Jumbo isn't here with us. That was never going to be like a usual thing. We weren't going to have Tom in every single bonus HermitCraft episode. A couple of you were getting worried, like, I do like Tom and all, but I don't want to see him in every video. That was the sort of attitude that was coming across. That's fine. That is fine. A lot of you do also really like Tom and want to see him in loads of videos, which unfortunately isn't going to happen because he's a lazy sod, so he's not going to do that. He will maximise at like one video every 2 weeks. That is the most that he will do, but you may see a little bit more of him in the near future. But for the minute, it is just me in this episode, and I'm glad for that. It means that I can actually chat to you for the first time in absolutely ages. It has been a while since I have been able to do that, and I can see something strange happening in the distance there that I want to investigate. I think it's just a cow flying up and down some vines, but I want to just make sure. Alright, it's all good. Clarified, cow being a spesh. Cool. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, yeah, these bonus episodes, they are slightly different to the standard HermitCraft episodes that you get, because for the standard weekly HermitCraft episodes that come out at the weekends, it is a bunch of footage that I collect up over the week with me talking, doing progress updates occasionally, and just showing you what I've been up to. And I think that's a really nice way of doing it. It gives you a sort of visual diary of what I've been doing on HermitCraft, and you get a real good look as to what I've been up to and the kind of projects I've been working on in the week. Now, these bonus episodes, on the other hand, they're nothing special. They are going to be me talking at you. It's as simple as that. If you don't enjoy that kind of thing, then that is fine by me. I know a lot of people have subscribed to me for the HermitCraft where I actually build things, and if you don't want to see me talking to you, then that is absolutely great. Like, that is grand. You can do what you want. Click off this video and go watch King Happy's or Azuma Void's or the Zip Crowd server Let's Plays, because they make loads of progress and they really are very interesting. However, if you don't mind me talking for a couple of 20 minutes, yeah, it's only 20 minutes, then you can stick around and I will be happy to speak to you. But anyway, in today's episode, we are actually going to be building one of these village houses. That's why I keep opening up this chest and showing you all of these wonderful items that I've got. I don't know where we're going to be placing it though, because I've got a couple of concerns, okay? I've got a couple of concerns. If we place a house facing in this direction, like the front is looking this way, or when you're walking down the path, you see the front from this side. I don't know why I'm making such a mess of describing this. Basically, the house is going to be facing us. That means that the arse of the house, the buttocks of our abode, are going to be facing towards the arena. And I don't know how I feel about that, because although these houses, they look alright from behind, it's not that great. It's not great. I don't think, man, that's nice. I want that facing my new awesome base that you all seem to love. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the front of the house, it looks really cool. It looks really cool. I guess what I could do, I could just get really cheaty and just merge the houses together. Like, have two faces to the house. They just look identical from both sides. But that might be a little bit odd. So I don't think we're going to do that. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't know if I want the back of the house facing this arena. So that means that I might end up just building another house over here, or another house facing in this direction back here, just with its arse towards this cliff face. It's been boggling my mind for the past few days. I want to make a village, but I don't want bad things happening to this area. I really like this area. I don't want to spoil it. A couple of creepers have already come in here and shown who's boss, and I'm okay with that, but me purposefully destroying this area? Nah, that's not for me. So anyway, I'm going to take a little moment to think about what I'm going to do, and then I'll catch you in a bit. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I cannot record a Let's Play episode without doing some form of progress update. I know it's not large. It's not like some kind of massive reveal. Look what I have done in the time between that cut and this one. But I did it. I built things off camera. And I wasn't meant to do that. Like, this whole experience is trying to get me better at doing things on camera, because I have a tendency to get a little bit hopscotchy. And I think you'll know what I mean. I sprint around, I jump about, I skip, I frolic, and that's fine and dandy, except it's not very fun to watch. You could frolic all day long. Oh, my bed's glitching out again. You could frolic all day long in Minecraft. You don't have to watch me doing that. Like, plenty of people have done that before. That's not thrilling, is it? That's not why you subscribe to someone. Good frolicking ability. No, you want to see them do cool things. So that is why I'm going to try and build a house. But unfortunately, I've already laid down the foundations. You can see that there. And this is where we're going to be placing it. I came to that conclusion, and already I'm feeling positive. I'm having a very positive day today, and I don't know why. I'm sure you can hear in my voice. I'm feeling very upbeat. There is no reason for this. I just woke up feeling I can see you. 2 of you. Oh yeah. These guys, they're in the army, man. They are camouflaging it up. But yeah, anyway, I woke up just feeling absolutely great, and I cannot understand for the life of me why. Just something in the air was feeling good. My esophagus was blessed with fantastic. I'm feeling swell. But anyway, let's get to building this house. So I'm going to take a look at this one. How have we done this? We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that means that we need a 4-high pillar of log. 4-high pillar of log. Going all the way up to the top here. So yeah, these houses, I do quite like them. I am going to be sticking with the one design for these first 3. I will end up varying it up at some point. Oh, do I actually have any arrows? No, look at this insane bow that I've got, and I'm not equipped with projectiles. Not good. Not good, man. I do have plenty of arrows in my chest. It's not like I've got a shortage of them. I've got an infinity bow, so I technically only need 1. There we go. There it is. Oh, no. Fine, we'll have 3. We'll have 3 arrows. We're going to treat ourselves. But, yeah, I never really carry a bow around in Minecraft. It's not something that I've ever done. But now that I've got this stupidly overpowered one, I might as well just show him who's boss. But yeah, our house is already, it's got levels to it, which is a good start. This is the most I've ever done on camera in these HermitCraft episodes. That is embarrassing, isn't it? That is a little bit embarrassing. I can see him again. I'm gonna go right up here so I can properly sniper him. There it is. So here we go. We need fence posts. I'm not very prepared for this. We'll make these log pillars here. There we go. 4 and ninja block placement. We are going to need some more spruce wood, so we'll have to head over to the tree farm at spawn. I believe there is one there. I think Azuma has been working on one for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if it's finished yet. If it is, that will be super helpful, because that thing is absolutely huge. He has been working on that for a while, and it looks really, really good. He uses like water flushing systems to flush all the water, all the saplings down into the middle section. Then they all flow into hoppers, which is super useful, because if there's anything like more annoying about tree farming, it takes quite a long time as it is. The leaves like generate on you. That is annoying enough, but having to pick up all those saplings every time you take down a tree so that you can plant more trees, it's just infuriating. It drives me around the bend. So I'm glad that he's done that. And is that off? No, it's all good. It's all good. Another thing that we actually need, come to think about it, is we need sand. I haven't got any sand. I don't have any glass on the HermitCraft server. I've got like loads of certain things, but then other bits and bobs I just have none of. And that's not a good situation to be in. If it's stopping me from building things, then that's something I should probably address at some point. Where do we go from here? Man, it's so hard for my brain to do 2 things at once. It's struggling. I'm overheating here. My brain is warming up in my skull, and I can feel it. Where's a crafting bench? Oh, I always have these dotted around everywhere. I'm not very organised with this kind of thing. There's not one in this house. Zombies have taken out my doors as well, and I don't know what to do there. Fence gates is a viable option, because I don't think an iron door is going to quite suit our style that we're going for here. We need a half slab. Half slab. Half slab. There we go. Done deal. And fence posts. We need some of those. I'll go check in my storage system in a little bit. That storage system, it's been a blessing, but also a bit of a curse. It's so massive, and a lot of people were warning me, like, watch out. If you build a big storage system, you begin to regret it quite quickly, because you can never find anything. It doesn't matter how organised it is. Just the sheer size of it is just... It's so tough to find certain items that you don't usually use. And that is something that I am finding at the minute. Everything's a little bit harder than it used to be. Even though I had all my items in like really random chests, everything was all over the place. At least I knew whereabouts they were in the random chests. It's not like they were organised in perfectly organised chests that are like miles apart from one another. But it does look pretty cool. It makes it look like I've got hundreds of items. I look like I've got the most items on HermitCraft, and really, I'm quite poor. I've been working on a load of projects recently, so it means that I haven't had any items at my disposal. They've all been like caught up in projects. They're things that I have got loads of it. Like I've got loads and loads of cobblestone and tons of that kind of thing, but that is all going to be spent on projects in the near future, so I can't use it on anything good. I also have tons and tons of diamonds. You'll see me mining all this stuff at the start of this weekend's episode. I don't know if this is really a spoiler. I don't know if you're getting angry at the fact that I'm showcasing all the diamonds that I got from mining, but yep, I did. And then we also arranged all of the enchanted books. Now, I don't know if you saw that at the end of the episode, and I'm looking pretty snazzy as well. I'm basically just giving you a trailer to the new episode on the HermitCraft server, so you should be thankful about that. You should be really, really thankful. Stone brick. We need some more of that. And what else was it? There was something else. Regular wood. I feel like we needed more of that. There was fence posts. Where are fence posts? This is what I mean. Fence posts. I haven't even made an area for fence posts yet. And that's just hell. That is hell on earth. I've got no clue where those could be. I lost a full stack of books the other day because I didn't know where something was. I'm going to search around in my chest and see if I can find them. If not, then we're going to have to go and get some. New temporary project. I have just spied a floating tree. I don't know who did that. But whoever did, it might have been me. It might have been me. But if it wasn't me, you dead. You actually dead. Like, a good prank to pull on me. And you can do it if you want to. Is make all my trees float, because it makes my hairs stand on end. It makes my hairs stand on end. Oh, he went there. That's definitely not me. I don't know who's been around here, canoodling with my trees, but that's not cool. That's gonna just drive me mad if I find any more of those. My blood pressure has already risen. Oh. Right, where is this floating tree then? I don't think that is a floating tree. I think that's leaves. We'll let that one pass. No, it's connected to this. That's fine. You are a legitimate tree. Congrats. But where is this tree then? It's right up there. How did I not see that? God. I am the least observant human in the world. Alright, let's hop up on here. I think we only need to take out the wood in it. We don't really need to worry about the leaves. I could have burnt it down. That would have been dramatic. I can still burn it down. This is going to be dramatic. Haha. Did you see how I turned that around there? So flint and steel. There it is. We're probably very close. Yes, we're on it. Oh, God. We got fire protection on my armor. Do you know why? Because I thought that you could have protection and something else on the armor. So I was like, I'll put fire protection on it first, and then when I put protection IV on it, it will be a little bit cheaper. I'll get a wheeling and dealing, a cheap old deal on my armor. But it turns out that you can't do that, and you can't even overwrite the enchantment. So now, on my chesticle, I have got fire protection 4, which is just rubbish. That's not good. I know you can max out protection 4, but I don't really care. I want to look like the big man. The big man, that's quite simply it. And I would have been if I had 100% protection 4. But, these are just the problems that I face on a day-to-day basis on the HermitCraft server. It's not as easy as you think it might be, my friends. So I'm actually going to make a crafting bench here, because I can't be bothered to vacate and re-enter that house each time I want to use a crafting bench. So, we need some fence posts. We need some fence posts. I can throw out all this junk. Like, none of this means anything to me. None of it. And then the fence post recipe is nice and simple, I seem to remember. So that's that, and we should get another couple there. Perfect number. Grand. 28 fence posts. That should be well and truly enough. Now, how does this go? This is a bit of a complicated design. I think I've done it wrong there as well. I have. It doesn't look too bad, actually. I don't mind that. Nope, we're gonna replace the fence posts. No point fannying about. We might as well put them in, and then we've got fence posts up there. A lot of this design actually consists of fence posts. We might need more than 26. Ooh, that's not good. So we need a couple there. and a couple there. A load of people were requesting a tutorial on this house. I could actually include a world download for the house. I believe I might have deleted it though, so that's going to be an empty promise, I think you'll find, because it's just occurred to me that I might have deleted it. I know how to build this house now, and generally speaking I just get rid of all the worlds that I have, because I record each tutorial on a different world, and that means that my world file just gets so bogged up with old videos that have come out and I don't need the worlds for anymore. And that's why if I don't upload the world download and then loads of people are like, oh, we need the world download, I'm just like, bollocks, I don't have the world download anymore, so you're gonna have to just watch the tutorial and create your own, which is nice. It means that these guys, instead of actually downloading the world, they can get to work, make them work for what they're getting. But it's very practical. I am often very whenever I have to follow a tutorial, which isn't very often, but it does occasionally happen, for things like 4x4 doors and bits and bobs like that, that kind of redstone, to do it compactly actually requires a good amount of knowledge of how it all works and really compact ways of doing things that I haven't found out yet. So I often follow tutorials for that kind of build, and for that reason I find it really tough. Like, I find following tutorials proper difficult, and that may sound odd because I create tutorials. That's what I do on YouTube. I am the tutorial guy, and that stair is the wrong way up. But yeah, that may sound really peculiar, but I hate following them, so I always go off world downloads. I would much rather download the world and then keep flicking between. That's just how I learn things. And for that reason, like, if someone does a tutorial on a 4x4 door or something like that, I get really angry that they have not included a world download. Like, why wouldn't they do that? But then I realise that I actually do that quite often in my own videos, so I should probably not be so judgmental of them. But, our house isn't looking... Ooh, that isn't pretty. That's like slick back hair. I don't know why. It's just revealed the forehead of my house there. I don't know why that came into my head. But you know, if you've got long hair and then you just pull it back, it just reveals an almighty forehead that you didn't know you had. I remember I used to do that quite often when I had my long hair. Now I've got it all cut off. I just have my forehead on show all 24/7, and I'm fine with that. I'm happy with my forehead now. I'm accepting of my forehead. But yeah, when I used to have my long hair, slicking it back, revealing the mighty 5 head, phew, that was a highlight to the day occasionally. Right. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. I'm going to get back to building this house. It's really difficult to talk, especially about things that are interesting, whilst building a house in Minecraft. I really do struggle, and I know you can probably tell that. You can probably tell how much I am straining right now to not say something stupid, which I already have done. I mean, I've talked about the forehead of a house. Yeah, I don't even think that's ever been mentioned before. Ever. That's like a first, especially in Minecraft. But it's really difficult, and it's a skill that I would always love to have, because you see some of these LP guys, they do it, and they are so good. They talk, they chat, they do things, everything is entertaining, they're actually funny, which is something that I am slightly lacking, and it's just really great to watch, and I love that kind of thing. I do love the technical Let's Plays. I'm gonna be honest, I watch Minecraft videos to watch the Minecraft, and then if it's got a really cool person doing the video, then I am more than happy to listen to them. And that's just how I do it. I do listen to and watch a lot of entertaining YouTubers. How did that even happen? Like I've said many times, I love Olan Rogers. I love people like CNanners, who obviously, Olan Rogers isn't even a Minecrafter. He's just dead funny. And I watch him because I like to be entertained, and there are certain Minecrafters, like for example, I've been watching a lot of BOO recently. I find him so amusing, and he doesn't do very technical Let's Plays. He does do quite a lot in his LPs, and he builds some really, really awesome stuff. But as far as his episodes go, it is just like a walk and talk and build a couple of things, which is great because he is a very entertaining guy to listen to. And it's the same with a lot of other YouTubers like Generic B, a couple of the guys on here as well. We've got people like King Daddy DMac and Monkey Farm. He's sort of in between, so that's a really good mix. That is a great mix to have, because Monkey Farm is interesting to listen to, but he also makes good progress in his episodes, so that is one that I really enjoy. But all of the names of the YouTubers that I was about to mention have just completely slipped my mind, and I feel really bad. I probably missed all of my favourites there, but that's just how I feel about the YouTube thing. everyone's doing their own different things, and it's really great to see different ways of doing things that get done quite often. Like the Minecraft Let's Play, let's be honest, it's nothing new. It really isn't anything new. There's not much else that can be done. I don't want to say that at all. I didn't mean to say that at all. But what I mean is, the Minecraft Let's Play, it's not a new concept at all. People have been doing it for years. But it just seems that with so many different ways of doing the Let's Play, when you go and watch some other YouTuber, like if you watch BOO and then you go to JL's video, it's basically like them playing a different game, because JL is like, yeah, we've done this and it's absolutely huge, and we've done this and it's just absolutely mental, whereas BOO, just you can chuckle along to him and it's great fun to watch. And I don't know why I'm sounding so excited about B-dubs here. Yeah, I was watching his videos this morning. I guess they're stuck in my mind. But anyway, I'm going to do the rest of this roof here. I'm going to give my brain a chance to catch up on what I'm talking on about, and also give that a little rewatch just to see if it's okay, and then I'll catch you in a bit. Oh guys, I feel pretty bad. I just watched back that little segment. Turns out every single one of my favourite YouTubers, and all the YouTubers that I like, well, almost all of them anyway, I left off the list, and I apologise to all of the YouTubers who know that I watch them, who feel maybe a little bit offended by it. I don't know if you are offended by that, probably not, but I just want you to know that I do still enjoy all of your videos, and you're great, you make great videos, and I apologise for missing you off my little list. It wasn't intentional. Like I've said many times in this video so far, I cannot talk and do things at the same time, and thinking is classed as an operation at the minute. And why does that keep happening? I am holding shift. My thumb is firmly planted on the shift button, and it turns out that my little legs just wander right off all the edges, and I just fall to my little feet's pain. I've got these feather falling boots on, and they do suck it up pretty well, but I don't care. It's really impractical. This is my only way back up. A little parkour sprint jump that just doesn't work. I am looking forward to 1.7 when they allow you to remap keys, because I am going to get rid of the double W to sprint, because it is infuriating. Oh, I am going red with anger here. Red with anger. I'm going to burst a blood vessel. I'm properly angry. It's just really spoiling my Did you see that? I was holding shift. Shift was firmly planted. Let's go back up. I am not feeling great. My mood has been soiled. My mood has been soiled. Right, this is all fine and dandy. This is all good. Let's place this stair here. We were good. We were good. Guys, I've got a confession. I did a tiny, minuscule, almost very small, the whole roof off camera. And it went well. It went extremely well. You can see the roof is there. Our house is looking great. And if we walk along this pathway, there it is. It is standing there in all its glory. You can see right on through it. I don't know if I like that or not yet. I might get rid of the back window, because that doesn't look very nice indeed. No, it doesn't. I'm going to remove that window right now, because I don't want to be seeing straight through the house. I don't want one of those transparent houses. This is not ultra modern business. And we need some more food. We've only got 5 pieces of steak, which is low. Low for me, because I've had absolutely tons of steak recently. Ever since killing all those mushrooms, I have about 9 stacks, which is just crazy. I don't think I could ever go back to eating melons anymore, unfortunately. That was like what I used to do. I used to eat melons all the time, and now I look back and I'm like, I disgust myself. Actually disgust myself. We're going to be going for the standard cobblestone floor. Yep. You guys hate it, but I just love that. I love the fact that this is riling you guys up. Oh, there is nothing better than that feeling. Knowing that you people at home watching this on your big old tellies or little old mobile devices, in which case get off them and get on the big old tellies, because things are a lot more interesting on the big old tellies. But I know that my use of cobblestone infuriates a lot of people, and I personally, I like it. I love the use of cobblestone, especially in this texture pack. My base probably looks like arse without this texture pack, but for me, this is like heaven on earth. I love it. But now our house is looking a little bit more complete. This area, it's not looking so hot, so we will fill that in. And then we need to do the little details in the windows, because that's what we do here. We're all about the details. That one there and that one there. Woo! That is some interior designing going in. Not like that, Ollie. Not like that. A lot of you are shocked that I actually use my real name. Funnily enough, I don't walk around calling myself Mumbo all day long. And when I address myself, I'm not naturally thinking Mumbo, unfortunately. Came as a bit of a surprise to some of you when I say my own name. But yeah, believe it or not, my name is Ollie, O-L-I. It's a nice name, short for Oliver. I know, you can take the piss, it's not a very good name, but it sounds alright as Ollie. Apparently I suit Ollie, so that's great. I don't know how I got onto this. But anyway, I think now we should add in the fence posts, or the fence gates, because these doors, they're getting just completely destroyed by our zombies. The zombies are chavving the doors. And we don't need that. We don't need that problem. But I can't remember how you make a fence gate. And we needed that crafting bench. So, I believe, right, with my extensive Minecraft knowledge, that it goes something along the lines of this, and then this, and blocks down the middle. Am I right? I am right. And they stack, which is a lot better than doors. So, one fence gate there, and one fence gate there. And that is it. Our house is now complete, I think, maybe. It could be completely wrong. But I think that looks alright. I'm pretty happy with that. We managed to build an entire house sort of on camera, which is a really great feeling, because I've never done that on this channel before. And I hope that you guys actually somewhat enjoyed me talking, although I know it's been very nonsensical. I can understand why some of you might be a little bit confused about what I'm talking about, and that is fine by me. But there it is. That is our house. We need to get a couple more bits and bobs around here, like a little bit more long grass. We'll get that in, just so it really fits in with the wild surroundings. Oh yeah, I love a bit of that. There it is. That has made it 10 times better. I like this. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.